Hello friends, welcome to ASP Max and Dynamics YouTube channel. I am Sebastian. Today I explain the concept about sequence and series. So all of you like and share and subscribe my YouTube videos. It will be very useful to you, and also I can achieve through online in mathematics. Let's come to the point. What is the sequence? Sequence is nothing but a function f such that n tends to s. So here it is a domain, it is a codomain. When you substitute the n values, you have to get s is a only values. This is a non-empty set. If you get the continuous values, you can call it is a sequence. This is a sentence wise. S is any non-empty set is called a sequence. For each n belongs to n. Each n you should be get a s values. So this sequence, how you can write it means f of 1 what is the value, f of 2 what is the value, f of 3 what is the value, f of, so here f of 1 comma, f of 2 comma, f of 3 comma, likewise if you write it means it is a sequence. The sequence how you can write it means f of n, otherwise in the notation it is also sequence, it is also sequence. The three types you can write the sequence. The f of n always you can write it, n means an. This is very important. Suppose f of n equal to a n means what is the sequence means it is a1, a2, a3, an likewise. For this sequence you can denote it by like this or an, and this kind of a notation, otherwise an. So these three types you can write the sequence. So here an we can call it is the nth term of the sequence. For this example, here n values 1, 2, 3. If you substitute the n values, you can get the s values 1, 4 because our sequence is n squared. So at the same time, if you substitute the values, 1 means 1 what, 2 means what, 3 means it is a s. It is a s set, it is a n set. So this is a sequence. Sequence means you have to substitute the domain. You must be get the codomain, and this is very important. The codomain non-empty set. It is must be non-empty set. If you get it means you can write the value comma, for example like this 1 comma 4 comma 9 comma 16 like this means it is a sequence. So what is finite sequence? This is a sequence you know very well in the sentence, but it is a common in the notation. The an is equal to 0 for every n greater than m means at the same time the values m belongs to n. You can get the any one value. It must be an equal to 0 means we can call it is a finite. Finite sequence has a finite number of terms. Only finite number of terms is there. Infinite sequence means it is not finite. That's all. It is infinite sequence. Bounded above, how you have to understand means simply an is a sequence. In the an sequence, if you take any one number, the number must be greater than a less than or equal to m means this condition. For example, if you take any number in the series, the an must be less than or equal to means it is a bounded above. For example, I explained this one. 1 by 2, this is a series, an is equal to 1 by n. If you substitute the n equal to 1, 2, 3 like this means you can get the sequence 1 by 2 comma 1 by 3 comma 1 by 4 comma 1 by comma etc 1 by n. Right now this is the an, this is the an. If you take any one value, this is a m, any one, for example m equal to 1 by 2 means right now you check it 1 by 2 according to the an it must be big one because it will come that reduce the values. So right now 1 by 2 is big one, but an it will come the nearest to 0. So at the same time an 0 nearest to 0 less than or equal to 1 by 2 means and the condition satisfied means this series, this is the bounded above like this you have to tell. Another one bounded below the same condition but oppositely, an greater than or equal to m. For example, an series is equal to n. Right now you take any one value is equal to m. For example, 3 is m. But compare with n, here 3, 4, 5 it will come the 9, 10, 11 like this. But here an big one, but 3 is a small one. So according to the condition an greater than or equal to m means it is a bounded below the series. Likewise you have to tell. So what is bounded above, what is bounded below means you have to write the series. At the same time, an small one but the number is big one means it is bounded above. At the same time, the an is big one but the number is small one means it is a bounded below. Bounded sequence means the both bounded above and below combined means it is a bounded. I guess you have to tell. So right now minus 1 whole power n. If you substitute 1 you can get minus 1. If you substitute 2 you can get the 1. And then once again if you substitute continuously means it is bounded above and bounded below, you can get it in the series. This is a bounded series. Right now convergent sequence. So here convergent sequence means what is the difference between the limit and convergent sequences. So limit is any variable approaches to any point, but the total according to the function it will approaches to or it is equal to the limit. But here the sequence, the one sequence approaches to a finite limit, say L is a particular finite limit. So right now the sequence approaches to the finite limit means it is a convergent sequence. So it is approaches. Here limit is a particular variable approaches to a point, but the function is approaches to limit. But here a sequence approaches to a finite limit, so we can call it is a convergent sequence. So the sequence converges to L, likewise you can call it. This is a AN series, AN sequence. For this sequence approaches to some value means this is the so the whole sequences approaches to means if you substitute one by one value means it is nearest, the sequence nearest to 0 sometimes, nearest to 0, likewise it will come. So this is the meaning of convergent sequence. The divergent sequence means it is not converges to particular point, it is tends to infinity or positive in the way. It is not convergent, it will go nearest infinity. Infinity means we don't know the value, it will goes and goes, it will goes, so that it is a divergent. So we can't come to the conclusion or nearest the point, it is not possible in the divergent. It is a it is goes to the infinity, positive or negative, so that it is a divergent. So this is the example of the divergent series. If you substitute the values it will goes on continuously, you can get it the values, it is not stop. So oscillatory sequences means neither convergent nor divergent. If you get it like this means sometimes convergent, sometimes divergent. If you didn't get it means it is a oscillatory sequences. So you see this series is oscillates between the -2 to +2. These are the sequences, and just you substitute the value you can get the sequences how it will come. At the same time you understand how we can call means you couldn't get the convergent or divergent means you can call it is a oscillatory series. So what is the difference between the sequence and series means? Sequence means it is 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma like this, but a series means immediately the same, but in the sequence you can write it u1 plus u2 plus u3 plus etc. You can add all the terms, it is must be the series. It is a sometimes if you put it dot 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 again means it is a infinite series. In the infinite series you can put it like this 1 to infinity, it is infinity means infinite series. Otherwise if you put it normally without a limit means it is also you can understand it is infinite series. So sum of the first n terms of the series is denoted by Sn. What is the meaning? Sn means un, u1, u2, u3 etc. plus un. So but S1 means u1, S2 means u1 plus u2, S3 means u1 plus u2 plus u3. This is a partial sum, you have to understand. Likewise if you write it means it is a partial sum. So at the same time the un be infinite series, when n tends to infinity, at the same time we can get three possibilities. What are the possibilities? One is convergent series, another one divergent series, another one oscillatory series. So what is convergent series? When n tends to infinity but Sn tends to only a particular finite limit means, listen, n tends to infinity but Sn tends to a finite limit means we can call it is a convergent series. So for the convergent series, how you can write it means n tends to infinity, Sn equal to S, particular limit. So otherwise you can write like this. This is the convergent series. At the same time n tends to infinity but Sn tends to positive or negative infinity means it is a divergent series. Oscillatory series means already you know either finite or infinite. So when you are getting like this means it is a oscillatory series like this. So series means you can add all the terms. Sequence means you have put it the 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma like this. So if you see the any sequences or series means you have to differentiate how we can find the convergent, divergent, oscillatory. This is very important. So our next video I will upload the test, ratio test. So what are the tests available, I will upload it. Just you understand from my explanation for this video. So just all of you like, share and subscribe and click the bell button also. So it is useful for me as well as you. You can understand the concept easy for the competitive examination or your regular examination. Anyone you can get it good understanding, then you will apply in the examination or wherever you need. Thanks so much. We will meet next video.